Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best guns to use in Vanguard beta right now. I know a lot more people are on the game and a lot more people are trying out the game, and even myself have had more time to play the game and try out some different guns, get them to the max rank and really work out which ones are the best. Quickly before we do jump into it though, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications, turn on to miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash big thumbs up as you can imagine, and let me know your thoughts on these guns in the comments below. I'm interested to see what guns you guys enjoy the most, so let me know that in the comments below. Like I say, comment your favorite gun in the comments, but I'm going to jump straight into this right now. So in the background, I'm probably just going to show sections of gameplay where I was using whichever gun I'm talking about at the time. The first gun I would go with, guys, is going to be the STG. It's one of the first guns you unlock, so it's going to be leveled up straight away. It's going to be one of the first guns you can start using and leveling up your player level with, as well as your gun level as well. So one of the first guns is going to be the STG. I'll quickly throw up the class that I was using on screen behind me as well, so you guys can check that if you want to. That's the class that I've been rocking. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty reliable. It's one of the best guns in the game. It's really good up close and it's really good at range as well. It's just got a little bit of recoil, which can be a little bit hard to control at distances. But if you guys can get used to controlling the recoil at all kinds of ranges, this gun's going to absolutely fry everyone, and you're going to find yourself getting a lot of kills with this STG. Obviously, having the 10 attachments is massive. Really getting to mess about with all the different kinds of attachments and what they all do and how different each gun makes. You can really feel the difference in attachments in this game. It's one thing that I've noticed. Like when I was using the bar, for example, there was a barrel that I put on which had better fire rate, but I could really feel the difference in the recoil. And having 10 attachments as opposed to like 8 or 7, you can again really feel the difference in it. So it makes a massive difference, and I feel like attachments are going to be very important this year. And this STG class is a lot of fun. Like I said, the mobility is great, the time to kill is really good, the damage at all kinds of distances is really good. It's a very all-round usable gun as an AR and even an SMG when you need it to be an SMG up close in those gunfights. And you can really get yourself into positions where you can win all kinds of gunfights, and you can really start playing very well with this STG. And that's why I'm going to put this as number 1 as one of the best guns to use in the Call of Duty Vanguard beta. So the second gun, guys, is going to be one of my favorite guns in this game. It's one of the guns I've had so much fun with. I've been dropping some absolute heater games with that you guys will be seeing on the channel in the near future, and that is going to be the MP40. Again, the class is up on screen behind me. You can check it out if you do want to check out the MP40 class. It's a lot of fun, very good gun, easily the best SMG in the game in my opinion. It's just so good. The mobility is absolutely crazy. On 120 FOV, I feel like I'm flying around the map. I literally feel like I am zooming so fast that people can't keep up with me. My movement feels crap, my mobility feels really good, and I feel like I can just get around the map in a really good way with this MP40, let alone the fact it's got a really good time to kill. It's really fast to take people out of the game, and it's really good at close to mid-range. Anything further than mid-range, it's a bit chalked, but obviously it's an SMG. It's not meant to be good at long range. It's going to be really powerful up close. Even though the biggest magazines we can put on at the minute are only 32 rounds, you can actually wipe at least 3 players from the game with that 30 magazine as long as you are hitting all your shots. And overall, it's just a really fun gun to use. Like I said, the mobility is one of the key things with this gun. It's just so fast. It allows you to get into different positions, get yourself out of gunfights you can't be winning, and just get yourself into different positions to take enemies out of the game. And I really enjoy the MP40. Definitely one of my favorite SMGs in the game. You would have seen me put up a video yesterday about the MP40. You guys can go and watch that gameplay if you want. I've had even better games with the MP40 since then. It just shows how good this gun is, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it when you do unlock it. As soon as you guys unlock it, highly recommend, if you guys are trying to drop the best games you can, you do unlock this thing, you do get it leveled up, and you do start using it as soon as possible, because the MP40 in Vanguard is absolutely insane, and it is definitely the best SMG within the game. So next up, guys, is going to be the bar. I haven't used the bar too much. As you can see, it's only level 15. It's halfway through the levels that we can get it on. Here's the class that I've been using in the last couple of games with the bar, and the bar is really good. I wish it had a slightly bigger magazine. The magazine that it has isn't big enough by any means, because especially when people are like mid to long range, it does become a bit more of a problem than magazine size, because it's not got that many bullets in it. It's a bit harder to take people out of the game very quickly. But if you're up close, this thing absolutely fries. You can win up close gunfights. But the one thing I have noticed in this game is SMGs do tend to outgun a lot of ARs up close, whereas ARs really tend to have that good damage at range. Whereas in other games, it's been like SMGs can get outgunned by ARs up close. But in this, in the Vanguard beta, it feels very balanced. It feels like ARs do the AR job and SMGs do the SMG job. But however, if you do get someone up close, it's going to take 3 or 4 bullets to take them out of the game, because of how good the damage is on this gun and how fast the time to kill is. Obviously, the fire rate is a little bit slower on this gun, which is one of the things that like maybe lets it down, but because it increases the damage, it also brings it back up again. So definitely worth trying out the bar. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. It was genuinely one of the most fun guns that I've had to use. Not necessarily one of the best ones that I've dropped the most games with, but one of the most fun guns that I've had to use because of how good the time to kill is and how different the fire rate is. Like I said, there was a barrel that I could put on which increased the fire rate, and it was to do with the rapid fire, and this actually made a massive difference to the recoil. So I don't run that personally. As you can see from the class that I did put up, I don't run that barrel, because it put way too much recoil on the gun, I didn't enjoy it. It felt very hard to use the bar, so I took it back off. The fire rate slowed down a bit, but the recoil was a lot less, meaning I could take people out the game at mid-range and long range a lot easier. And up close, like I said, it's only 3 or 4 bullets to take people out the game, so you can absolutely start frying if you are up close. And one of the other guns that I've absolutely been loving using, guys, is the NZ41, which is just absolutely insane. The class I've been using is up on screen, but I get behind me once again, and I highly recommend you give this class a try because it's a lot of fun. I didn't think it would be that good when I first pulled it out with no attachments. It didn't feel that great. I was like, maybe this isn't the AR to go with. It's not that good compared to the bar and the STG. It wasn't feeling that great. Then I started putting attachments on it, and wow, this thing was frying. There's no recoil on the gun whatsoever. The iron sights, in my opinion, are really clean. I like them. If you don't, stick a sight on. It makes no difference to the gun anyway, so chuck that on if you do want to use a sight. I personally like the iron sights, but I love this gun. It felt so good. It felt really fun. The mobility on it was really good, and it actually just had a really good time to kill at all kinds of distances, whether it was up close, mid-range, or long range. The time to kill didn't seem to differ too much, no matter how far away you were shooting from, which is one of the benefits of this gun, because you can really get used to the time to kill. You can really get yourself a bit of a flow and a bit of a momentum, and really start taking people out of the game very quickly, and just start fragging out in general with this gun. I dropped over a 50 kill gameplay with this, which you're probably going to see on the channel in the next couple of days as well, so make sure you do keep your eyes peeled with that. This NZ41 is definitely a good class to use. And then finally, guys, I am going to put in the snipers. Either sniper is fun to use, the 3-line rifle or the car. Whichever one you guys want to use, go with it. The car may have a little bit better ADS speed just because of the fact it is the car and it is the second one you unlock, and it's got slightly better ADS speed from stock. Anyway, when I first pulled out the sniper, I did notice the ADS speed felt a little bit slow, but once I put this 3-line rifle class together, the one behind me you can see right now, absolutely fragged out with this class. It was so much fun. I hit my first trick shot in the game, which I'll put a clip up right now so you guys can watch that.
Yeah, mate, it just gets so high. I've not even got bigger than a 30 mag on like my MP40 and shit yet. Takes so long. Where the fuck is everyone? Trying to get a 360. Come on, where are we?
Control zone is ours. The lead's ours.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The free. We all have a little trick shots. Hopefully you guys did like that one. I just chucked that in there. Nice and short one. But yeah, this is definitely a very good class to use. There's a lot of fun. Sniping feels really good in the game. I didn't seem that I was getting many hit markers whatsoever. It didn't seem to matter where I was hitting my opponents either. I got a lot of leg shots that actually end up being one-shot kills as well, which made me have a lot more fun with the sniping, because usually they nerf sniping all the way down to the ground. You have to hit your opponents like right at the top of the chest or the headshot, otherwise it's not a one-shot kill. Whereas in this, they sort of just seemed like they went, okay, you do whatever you want to do. You hit them wherever you hit them, you're going to get a one-shot kill medal for it, which I personally really liked because I enjoy sniping and it made it a lot more fun to run around. Considering the ADS speed was a little bit slower, you just got that extra benefit of being able to hit your opponents anywhere in the body, and you are going to take them out of the game very quickly. But they're my top 5 guns in Call of Duty Vanguard beta, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have, smash a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which guns you're going to be using over the beta weekend and which guns are your favorite as of right now. And most important, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, notifications turn on, please make sure you go ahead and do that, as we're on the 13k subs. Then I'm going to be dropping plenty more Vanguard content whilst the beta is out, before the game does drop, and then once the game drops, we'll be going stupidly hard with the content. You guys will be seeing all the tips and tricks, camo guides, all that sort of stuff you all want to see be on this channel, so make sure you've got notifications turned on. I'll be streaming this all weekend. If you want to check out my Twitch link is in the description. Come and join the family over there. Appreciate you guys watching to the end. We'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.